The world we live in is not built on land. It is built on water. While we often focus on Silicon Valley or Wall Street, the real pulse of the global economy beats in the salt air of places like Singapore, Rotterdam, and Shanghai. More than 90% of everything you own, the device in your hand, the clothes you wear, the fuel in your car, arrived via a shipping container. Ports are not just docking stations for ships. They are the hidden engines of prosperity that decide which nations rise and which remain in the shadows. Historically, the geography of wealth has always been the geography of deep water access. From the Phoenicians to the British Empire, the formula was simple. Control the ports, control the world. In 2026, this formula has evolved into a high-tech arms race. Modern ports are no longer just about cranes and labor. They are massive, automated data centers. A single hour of delay in a major port like Ningbo Zhoushan can cause a ripple effect that costs the global economy billions. This is the just-in-time reality of our modern civilization. But why do some ports create empires while others struggle? The answer lies in connectivity and hinterland. A port is only as powerful as the infrastructure behind it. Take the port of Rotterdam, for example. It is the gateway to Europe not just because of its docks, but because it connects directly to a massive network of rivers, rails, and highways that reach the heart of the continent. Prosperity flows from the sea, through the port, and into the veins of the nation. Without this secondary connection, a port is just a dead end. In the current geopolitical landscape of 2026, ports have become the ultimate soft power weapons. We are seeing a phenomenon known as port diplomacy. When a nation like China invests in the port of Piraeus in Greece or Gwadar in Pakistan, they aren't just building docks, they are buying long-term strategic leverage. In the era of the Maritime Silk Road, owning the port means you own the gate to that nation's market. It is a form of institutional control that bypasses traditional borders. There is also a silent transformation happening inside these engines: automation and AI. The ports of 2026 are becoming ghost cities. Autonomous cranes and self-driving trucks move millions of tons of cargo with mathematical precision, 24 hours a day, without human intervention. This efficiency is the reason why a product made halfway across the world can be cheaper than one made next door. Ports have effectively deleted the cost of distance, creating a truly globalized yet fragile supply chain. However, being a port empire comes with a strategic vulnerability. Because the world is so dependent on these few hubs, they have become the primary targets in economic warfare. A cyber attack or a physical blockade on a handful of major ports could paralyze global trade in days. We saw this during the supply chain crisis of the early 2020s, and in 2026, the stakes are even higher. The engine of prosperity is also the world's greatest single point of failure. Ultimately, the story of ports is the story of human ambition overcoming the limitations of nature. They are the points where the liquid world meets the solid world, and where raw resources are transformed into national wealth. As we look toward the future, the nations that will lead the 21st century are not necessarily those with the most land, but those who can most efficiently manage the flow of the sea. Prosperity isn't found. It is imported, exported, and anchored at the docks. Stay informed, stay ahead.